So there's been a serious situation going on. If you've been following the channel, we've been covering ReviewTechUSA and the drama between him and his former editor, and the drama between me and him, and the drama between Kino Casino. Well, just the other day, JKB tweeted this out, and I wanted to touch on this, and I hadn't had time. It's been loosely talked about. We talked about it on Locale Live. His bank account has been accessed, and he put, my bank account has been accessed, and I've obviously been doxxed. I'm done with this online bullshit. And this is coming off of all sorts of drama, guys. There was all those weird Discord voicemails where Review Tech was basically saying he wanted people to get dirt on, his enemies, including me. And he also wanted to make our lives a living hell online, as well as make us feel sorry for what we ever did. If you guys didn't hear the messages, here's just an example. I'm just doing this for context.
Whoever has stuff on any of these assholes, if you don't mind, no one is required to do anything. It'll just be appreciated. By all means, post it here. You could DM it to me if you're not comfortable. I understand that as well. I'm not holding back anymore. The ship is sinking, and man, I'm going to stir up everything while it's sinking. I am going to make on YouTube, not outside of YouTube. I just need to keep saying that because everyone on Twitter thinks I'm going to go bridge diving tonight. I am going to make his life on YouTube a living hell. Just by watching him and roasting the shit out of him. I refrained from doing it because I didn't want what happened on Twitter today to happen. Little late for that now, though. Hi, Eric. You're going to wish that you never, ever did what you did. All me holding back and trying to have rapport is now out the window. Whoever has stuff.
So, yeah, there you go. And that was in response to a nuclear stream that he had about me. I covered it on this video. If you guys hadn't checked it out yet, he went on Twitter, just totally going apeshit on people, going full scorched earth. We covered all of this. And honestly, if you guys were paying attention, it was weeks since I said anything about ReviewTechUSA. I moved and worked on my own content, was moving forward, growing as a channel, and there was this whole thing with him and JKB possibly streaming together. It didn't happen, so I guess he decided to just go scorched earth on all of his enemies, and he started saying bullshit like that I was a hack, that I, basically making fun of my book that I wrote, and that he was going to make my life a living hell. I told him that he needs to get offline and take care of his daughter. And he took that as me mocking his kid, joking about his kid. No, I'm telling you some legit advice. Get off the internet, dude. Those Discord messages that you're posting, those are unhinged. And what are we supposed to think when we're hearing Review Tech saying he's going to make people's lives living hells, and then we're seeing all these rumors of PCs with possible keyloggers and all sorts of other weird stuff going on. Nothing's been confirmed, by the way. Nothing's been confirmed. It's been all speculation. I've never once said he did anything. I said allegedly. I saw somebody trying to say during the Locale Live that I was feeding BS and that I didn't know what I was talking about because they had skin in the game. No, I said allegedly. That's what the story is going. I don't know anything about it. I didn't say anything about it. All I know is what I've talked about personally with JKB and what I've seen on Twitter. And I talk to JKB daily. In fact, I talked to him yesterday, and we've talked about a lot of different things. And I never say or do anything without running it by him first. And not because of permission or something, but because I respect him as a friend. Now, you can see he said this on the 26th, which is 3 days ago, that his bank account was 100% accessed and money was e-transferred out. There's signs that his iCloud was accessed, which includes all photos, videos, notes. His IP address was shown in a video online. They've talked to the police. I'm drawing a line in the sand with this. I'm done discussing this nonsense. I have nothing to hide, and I've done nothing wrong, online or offline. I'm not accusing anyone, nor am I asking you to accuse anyone in my name. I appreciate the support. And you can see people are just saying, that's bullshit. A lot of people are saying it's Review Tech. That's reasonable considering all the unhinged behavior that he's done. But again, remember, there's no proof. Innocent until proven guilty. But there has been speculation, especially when there's been all the rumors about keyloggers and stuff, which we're going to talk about. But you can see this has affected Jay enough to where he hasn't streamed at all the last few days. He has not been streaming the last few days. And I don't blame him. There's a lot of stuff going on. He's in contact with the police. He's contacted the police about this. And he said that they're only going to be doing regular streams from now on. They're done fucking around. People are absolutely insane. And I've learned my lessons here. I really hope people just leave me alone now. Now, real quick, and I'm not saying it was Review Tech at all, but if you're putting Discord messages out there to strangers and they're hearing you say, dig up all the dirt that you can on these people, don't you think that there might be a small percentage of actual unhinged lunatics that might actually go beyond the bounds of being actual decent human beings and possibly DDoS, access bank accounts, try to hack bank accounts, post private information? Like, don't you think? That's why I was hard on you about it, Review Tech. As a creator, you have to be responsible with what you say to your audience, because there's always that small percentage of people that don't know how to act right. And as big of an audience that you have, I think that was extremely reckless for you to say, if there's any dirt that you guys have on these assholes, send me it, because people have no bounds, okay? Especially when you have a audience that caters towards drama content. There's a lot of guys that like to see the train wrecks. They like to see a lot of the shitstorm. They want to see fights go on and stuff like that. All right? So I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm just saying it was irresponsible to post something like that, because shortly, literally a couple days after that, this happens to Jay. We don't know who it is, but apparently he's going to be trying to get the PC taken a look at. And you can see this caught Jay a lot of heat right here. And I'll admit, I had to send him some messages about it as well, because I feel he just takes it way too easy on Review Tech all the time. You can see he says, I want to make this clear. I've talked directly to the real RTU right now, and he's fully willing to cooperate in this and fully denies any involvement. At this point, it's just out of hand. And again, thank you for the support. And you can see Kino Tolerator says, you already did this before and RTU got worse again. You have to understand why people are very skeptical of you suddenly backing down. Again, after everything RTU has done to you. And you can see that Jay says, not about that. It's about finding out who did this. He has stated to a cop he had nothing to do with it. We're looking into it. Have been for 9 hours. And Worski tells him, do not speak to Rich anymore. Let the police do their work. And I agree. If there's an investigation going on, do what the police tell you. Now, we don't know what the police have told Jay. We don't know if they told him reach out to Rich, get a statement from him. Obviously, talking to Rich to get a statement is a good thing, because if Rich, for whatever reason, and I'm not saying it, if Rich, for whatever reason, is lying, we now have a statement where he says he did not have anything to do with it. So just let the police handle this, guys. I know a lot of us are disappointed. We don't want to see them become cool. We don't want to see them be best friends after all of the backstabbing and all the drama and all this, which, let me clarify, my beef with Review Tech doesn't have anything to do with JKB anymore. It only had to deal with that with the first original video I had. Now all I've been doing is just responding to what he's saying and doing towards me, okay? Jay's his own man. He could choose to be cool with whatever or whoever he wants. I can't force him to be friends or not friends with somebody. Do I think that if there's an investigation going on, he should probably lay off of talking to Rich going forward? Yes, but we're going to talk about that, because Rich did make a video earlier just the other day about this whole situation. It was like a 15-minute stream, and we're going to kind of talk about it. So going on right here, you can see somebody said, I'm glad you two were able to bury the hatchet. Hopefully it stays that way. Rich, hope your family's okay. Jay, hope you're okay and get justice. And JKB responds, you have to all understand this isn't entertainment to me. It's a nightmare. We didn't bury anything. We simply talked, and he agreed to cooperate and give his statement. It's about the truth of what happened. At this point, I'm talking to everyone for info. So he's just doing his job, whatever the police are saying, obviously. So they're not cool, guys. I know, and you're going to see in a minute, Review Tech went on video saying that he would say they're cool. Don't get it twisted on that. That was something that Review Tech did on its own. I can tell you right now, and I even talked to Jay about this, they are not cool. They're not buddies. They're not jerking each other off, whatever the hell they do. Now, continue on, you can see he told Worski, who said, I talked to Jay, he didn't make peace with anyone. JKB saying it's about understanding that this isn't fun anymore. I'm not on any side here. I'm on my own. That's it. And Worski says, me either. I'm on the side of the truth, and it looks to me like ReviewTechUSA is a scumbag who needs to be locked up. And that's fair. That's his opinion. Kino Casino has been going hard on him. They've talked about the Dropbox situation, which nobody's ever said he's a pedo. We just said that it's weird, and ReviewTech admitted this. He came out on his own and said he had the 16-year-old bikini photos in there that were his ex-girlfriends. Nobody ever said Rich was a pedo, and nobody ever said Rich was a bad father. Let's get that way out of here because he's tried to twist that. Us saying, Rich, get off the internet, take care of your health, and take care of your kids and your daughter that has been, in the back of your mind, and it's understandably so. Do what you need to do first. Become a family man first, because this internet stuff is driving you unhinged. You saw what happened on Twitter, guys, when he had that meltdown. He literally told a female that he was going to smash her face into a barbecue grill. He was threatening physical violence against a female. He was mocking suicide. He was mocking mental health. He said that he didn't want Worski to die with drug addiction. Facetiously, he was saying that when he really meant it. He needs to get off the internet. He needs to take some time, guys. And that's what my point was. And you can see all the time Jay's been on the internet telling people he's out of it. He's down. He's done. He's done with all this. I haven't seen any updates the last couple days other than he's not streaming. But ReviewTechUSA did provide a video. This is the nuclear meltdown that I had, but you just remembered all the stuff. This is what drove him nuts the other day. After this, he made a stream called a family-friendly 8-bit Eric stream that he deleted, but he had more stuff to say in there. Started calling people rapists and everything, and it's just, dude, your mental health comes first, man. I'm not trying to instigate. I'm just responding to what you say. And if you come at me, you better expect a clap back. I don't care how childish you think that is. Now, here's what's going on. People are saying allegedly that the PC that JKB got from ReviewTechUSA was supposed to go to DSP originally, and that there might be instances that there's keyloggers or backlog access, things of that nature, shady hack type of stuff, because his PayPal got hacked. Certain weird things started happening with the PC. People were getting blocked on his super chats and all sorts of weird stuff was coming. So there was some small speculation. It's all allegedly. Kino Casino kind of brought this out because Jay gave them the information. He never said there was like 100% proof, but that it was all allegedly. So Kino talked about it. And the more that I see stuff, the more that I saw like a clip from Side Scrollers where somebody jokingly called Rich out on possibly doing exactly this to DSP Gaming, and Rich kind of jokingly saying, yeah, that was the plan. It's just way too convenient considering that it's the same PC. Then you also have the thing that just came out where he had a sponsor called Shadow's Government that has felonies for cyber, I guess, security breaches and things like that. There's just way too many coincidences that kind of look weird here, guys. And again, if he's cooperating the police and if he's telling the truth that he has nothing or did nothing wrong or didn't take money, then Rich has nothing to worry about. He has absolutely zero to worry about. So you can see Worski said, let's get this straight. He threatens you, goes after your career, sent you a PC with a back end to ruin your life, says he'll follow you in real life forever, tries to frame us for hacking. We cover it, and now it was just blood sports. What a pathetic old man. And that's in response to Review Tech saying, how come it just can't be blood sports? Why does it have to be about ruining lives? Buddy, you're the one who literally said you're going to make our lives a living hell. You're the one that has been going below the belt, threatening to contact any film opportunities that JKB has with concerned citizen emails. It's almost like he doesn't want to hold himself accountable. And you'll see in a minute when we watch this stream, he doesn't even fucking hold any kind of apologies towards him. He doesn't think he's owes apologies to anybody, I should say. Smash JT comes in, makes a comment, and right off the bat, first minute of the stream, he makes a smart-ass remark to him. I think he owes me a fucking apology for accusing me of leaking his Facebook post. I never did that. I was never part of some narrative or some conspiracy. I was defending my friend, and then I was reacting to what you were saying about me and the rude stuff that you would say about me that was brought to you first. You struck first. That's all this was about. Okay? And then you thinking that because I'm an indie wrestler, I'm not a success. And I don't know why you thought mocking a book was a gotcha and watching my videos on, like, you're nuts, dude. Like, nothing that you have done has caused me to be seethed. It actually, if it's anything, it's making me feel even more sad for you. Sorry for you. So you can see, continuing on, he says he's looking legally into the situation with the computer before hiring someone to dig into it and see if there's a footprint left. You're able to remotely remove a keylogger, however, it's not easy to do. I'm not doing this without taking it very seriously, guys. So he's in the process of trying to look into the keylogger situation. Now, when he said that he talked directly to RTU, I sent a bevy of tweets. So this will give you a picture of where I'm at in the situation in regards to JKB and ReviewTechUSA. So let's go ahead and talk about this. It says, "Love you, bro, but if he's under investigation, don't talk to him. Only authorities need contact. No proof he's involved, but the timing is suspicious with everything this past week. He said he was going to ruin your life, Jay. He said he will contact all of your upcoming gigs, asked his Discord for dirt on everyone, and sought private info. He made multiple threats, including physical threats to a woman. He's unhinged. Do not trust him. You had concerns about the PC that was sent to you. Don't drop that and forget about it. It's reasonable to get the PC investigated. Don't fold under feeling threatened. You're too nice. This dude betrayed you, mistook your kindness for weakness, and lied to justify his attacks. I don't blame you for stepping away, but don't talk to him or try to make up. Get the PC and bank incident checked." So that's where I lay on the whole situation. He needs to get the PC checked no matter what at this point. And it doesn't matter who it is. Just get it checked. Fix your bank situation. Because this feeling, if it was me and it was the other way around, I would be scared of it too. Possibly having somebody able to hack my stuff and not knowing who it is. Now, ReviewTechUSA did come out after having a couple days of silence. He came out and did this little 15-minute stream that we will play right here just to get a little bit of a reaction. Let me start it at the beginning just for you guys. He addresses this whole situation, talks about him and Jay. But right here, right at the beginning, though, I mentioned he does something at Smash JT that I think is not a very good look. So let's check this out. So stream starting, and I was actually really surprised that he came on the stream to address something because it seems like he doesn't hold much accountability. So here we go.
I saw Smash in the you owe me an apology first for saying flat out lies in your video.
So right off the bat, man, zero accountability for anything that he said about Smash JT. He literally said Smash JT's a rapist and that he had lies in the video when Smash is just reacting to what he could see online too. Rich, everybody has the right to react to any action, anything that you say and do online. That's criticism. It wasn't unwarranted, anything that he said. He didn't say anything fucked up about you. He didn't say anything that wasn't untrue. All right? Misinformed and untrue are two different things. If he was misinformed about something and we don't know the details about like sick parents or sick children or whatever, that's still not lies. You're acting like you are the only one that could say stuff about people. Think about all the videos that you made giving people harsh, negative criticism. And look how sensitive you are to it when it comes your way. Now listen to this.
I'll light myself on fire before apologizing to you because there's nothing to apologize for.
So nothing to apologize for. So not even apologizing for calling him a rapist. That's why I don't like to give Rich the benefit of the doubt, even in the situation with the PC or even the Dropbox or anything. This guy holds zero accountability for anything he does. He's like an entitled, spoiled brat.
Anyway, we'll wait for more people to get here. The title of this video is not clickbait.
So he's saying that he's going to wait for more people. Title of the
No,
video is not
that's
clickbait.
it. That's all I'm talking. This isn't that kind of stream. Unfortunately.
And you can see something's on his mind.
No, there's no drama today. Sorry.
Thinking he already blocked somebody right away right there that was asking stuff.
Nope.
So let's speed it up just a hair.
Last thing I'm going to fucking deal with today with what I got going on.
All right. So you can already see he's very disgruntled, not in a good mood, being rude to his audience.
Got a booger in my nose? Oh, well.
So here we go.
The stream today is canceled. I woke up today. There's a couple things to talk about. I went for my walk. While I was going for a walk, I got a call from my father that my mom had to be taken to the ambulance to the hospital.
So first of all, let me just say this. That is very sad to hear. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry about the situation with your mother. Let's get that fucking clear. I'm never going to use that as something to hold against you. But I will say, the people criticizing you for saying, how convenient is it that people suddenly get sick or have to go to the hospital anytime you're in the hot seat? I think that's valid criticism. It might be a shitty thing to say. It might be kind of fucked up. But often at times, it feels like you're using that as an excuse every single time you're in the hot seat. And that was a good point that the quartering brought up when I was on live stream with him and Keem the other day, that a lot of people start to use that my family and my kids thing, and eventually it starts to look like a bad look. All right?
She's not admitted yet. She hasn't been well for probably a few months now.
And that's bad. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's been ongoing. She was actually fine this morning. I got up early. I was planning on doing the marathon stream today. Went for my walk, and while I was going for my walk, I got a call that she was going to the ER. And
this doesn't really have any bearing to what I wanted to talk about. So let's see if we can skip ahead. But yeah, that's sad to hear. So he prefaced the whole thing with that.
And I know what happened, and it's so fucking disgusting. I was furious when I heard.
Okay, so here we go.
And I know that Jay and I are perfectly fine. I've talked to him in real time. This isn't theatrics. This isn't anything. Him and I.
So he said him and Jay are fine. I was personally told by Jay, so take this for whatever it is, take it with a grain of salt, whatever, that they're not cool. That they only talked about the situation. That they're not friends. They're not cool. So everybody attacking Jay, relax. I've heard it from him firsthand. He told me that I'm more than welcome to bring that out and to talk about it. So he said they're fine. He's going to say they're cool, but that Rich basically said this all on his own.
I are very cool. And I know what happened, and it's so fucking disgusting. I was furious when I heard.
Yeah.
There's no fucking reason that his bank account should have been broken into. There is nothing. There is nothing. Nothing. There's no excuse for that to happen. I can't even think of an extreme that would make that an excuse.
I agree. There's no excuse for bank accounts to get accessed, PayPals to get hacked, people to get doxxed, dirt to be dug up. Also, on top of that, I'll go ahead and say, because this was brought up when he reacted to Locale Live, I do not condone contacting CPS. So if people think it's funny to contact CPS on ReviewTechUSA, I don't condone that. All right? Everything that I've said about ReviewTech is based off of what he's done towards me and actions that he said and done and his behavior. But if you're legit trying to harass and evade privacy, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that at all. So Jay shouldn't have had the bank account shit happen to him at all.
And I hope the person that does it gets their ass fucking handed to them legally.
I hope so, too. I 110% hope so.
We're not doing any interviews. I'm not speaking for Jay. You could ask him. We've discussed this. We're not doing interviews. We're not doing anything. It's over.
So they're both saying they're not talking, addressing anything, interviewing. They're done with the drama. But I got to tell you this, and I know it's already been asked. I'm not done criticizing Rich. If he does something stupid, if he does something that's worth criticism, if he tries to roast me or bury me, mock my book, make up shit about me or somebody else, I'm still making content about him. Call that petty, call it milking. I don't give a shit. And I address this on Locale Live too. So let's continue. And that's
It's
because
done.
I'm my own man, by the way.
I'm not trying to change anyone's opinion. I'm just saying what happened. I don't care about changing anyone's opinion. It doesn't change it anyway.
Now, I will say that he shouldn't say little things like that. That's very DSP. Keep it cordial, keep it professional. Say the statement. Don't say that you're doing stuff to change people's opinions. That sounds defensive. That sounds like you have your back against the wall, even though you might probably have it. Relax.
It's just disgusting what happens. Like, you're going to break into someone's bank account?
That is disgusting. 110%.
For what?
All right, real quick, though. Let me say, if it was somebody that follows you, Rich, this is why it's important to be responsible and not say stuff in your Discord, like dig up dirt on people, because people will go beyond regular normal behavior. They will go that one step and be Discordian about it and actually dox and, go into people's private info and get into their banks. People will do that. That's why calls to action shouldn't happen to strangers. You don't know everybody in your Discord and what they could do.
I mean, I have suspicions. We have suspicions. He knows. He's like, I know you didn't do it. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck?
So
there's a few reasons. One, I'm not that much of a piece of shit. It's that simple. I know. Shocking. Secondly, even if that was in me, it's not. I have 3 kids. I'm not going to catch a felony to one up Jay. Okay? Case closed. If you know anything, don't go to Jay or I. All
right, so he's making a statement he didn't do it. So we should take it. Innocent until proven guilty. I'm not going to sit here and say it was him and this and that because we don't know the forensics on the PC, guys. I know we're pissed off at Rich. He's a piece of shit, but I'm not going to fucking sit here and make accusations. Am I going to say stuff is convenient and looks weird and the timing is really interesting? Yes, but that doesn't mean he's directly involved. Could we speculate that he knows who did it? We could do that all day. And he can speculate who he thinks did it. At the end of the day, it shouldn't fucking happen. Now, he's going to go on to say that,
that'll just open up a can of worms. Someone said that to me and they brought up a good point.
A lot of
if
people,
you know anything.
A lot of people are reaching out. Don't send stuff to these guys. Let the police handle it. I've been told that there's police investigating. He's got statements. If something turns up that there was foul play, it's going to be shown. So he's asking, don't message him. Don't message Jay. Send it to the authorities. If you know something, if you've seen something, send these reports to the authorities. So I got to agree with him on that. I don't like the guy, but
go to your authorities. If you're in Canada, go to the Canadian authorities. Whatever you know, if you know something, please let them know.
Exactly.
Now
see, like right here, Cash Gem. I don't know if you can see it on screen. Cash Gem right above me, the message that I'm highlighting over here. It was 8BE. That's how retarded people are on the internet. You guys think stuff like this is entertainment. You guys think that you could throw baseless allegations like that on people. And I know for a fact this person right here in the past has been saying all sorts of fucking weird shit about me on Rich's live streams. I think it's a little irresponsible because you're seeing me say that there's no proof Rich did it. I think it's irresponsible that Rich wouldn't just say, no, it wasn't them. There's no proof. But that's how Rich is. No accountability all the way around. He only wants to clear himself. That's just my opinion on it.
So it's that simple. And Jay and I are on speaking terms. So don't really know what else to say about that. And I hope they face prison time for that.
Yeah,
I
they
hope
definitely
someone
need
is
to.
made an example of that. This shit can't go that far.
It can't.
So that's why
this is just the gist. He came on, addressed the whole situation, denied it, said that him and Jay are all right. But a lot of people got that twisted. They're not cool. They talked about the situation. He got a statement, and that's it. So where am I at on this? I'm still going to say innocent until proven guilty. I know some people might not like that, but this doesn't mean I'm good with Rich at all. By no means. All right? And I'm not going to stop talking about him. If he thinks that this is a red light for me to stop, and people might think it's petty of me, no. If he continues to talk about me, it's fair game at that point. That's how YouTube works. That's how freedom of speech works. It's fair game. If he makes fun of my book, cool. I'm not butthurt about it. But I'm going to clap back. If you watch matches of mine, I'm going to clap back. But I'm going to let the law handle this. And I think everybody should let the law handle this because there's police that are involved. They're investigating. And that's what we can leave it at. So take it easy on Jay. All right? Jay's not crawling back. I tried to grill him personally. He told me he's not crawling back. If he does, I'm not going to be friendly about it. I'm going to be honest. I will not be friendly about it. But he's not crawling back. So this situation's out of hand. Nobody should be getting their bank accessed. Nobody should be getting hacked. No, the whole thing is fucked. All right? So what do you guys think about this situation? Give me your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll see you on the next one.